Hello everyone, welcome to the second episode of the Read With Me series. I am Dhriti Patel, a final year medical student from Ahmedabad. Our final year exams just got over, and I was reminded of this section from this book called Flow, where I show you the cover. And it is one of my most favorite sections. So, yeah, let's read through it. It's Flow by Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. Yes, I'm pronouncing that correct because I looked it up. Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. And it is the classic work on how to achieve happiness. This is one of my most favorite books ever because this is that versatile and I cannot recommend this book enough. If you haven't read it or if you haven't heard of the philosophy of flow, like what exactly is it, then I might make a video about it in the future or just look it up and get to know what it exactly is. Because even if you don't want to read the book, there's plenty of YouTube videos or any other platform where you can learn about it. But yeah, so we are reading from chapter 7, which is Work as Flow, and the last section in it. It's on the page 162 for anybody who has the book. I've highlighted it, I've underlined it, I've marked it so much. This is one of my favorite sections. I revisit this section a lot. Okay, so we're gonna read together. The waste of free time. Although, as we have seen, people generally long to leave their places of work and get home, ready to put their hard earned free time to good use. All too often, they have no idea what to do there. Ironically, jobs are actually easier to enjoy than free time because, like flow activities, they have built in goals, feedback, rules, and challenges, all of which encourage one to become involved in one's work, to concentrate and lose oneself in it. That's what you do with books, right? You don't just read what they say. Like here it's written jobs, but for me that applies to my exams. So exams are actually easier to go through than your free time because they have a structure. You have your exams coming up. You study for those exams. You have goals, and then you get done with your exams, and then you're free and you don't know what to do with your days, and you're scrolling on any platform for like 8 hours a day. Just a quick summary for flow is that flow is the state where you're so involved in an activity where you don't know how much time has passed, how many hours have passed, how long you have been at it. You don't know about whatever is happening in your external environment. That is a state of flow. It could be achieved in any activity. It is easier to achieve in some activities for some people and difficult to achieve in other activities for the other people. Like for me, writing is could easily be a state of flow. Reading could easily be a state of flow. Sometimes the studying is a state of flow. So if you're intentional about it, if I'm intentional about it, then I can induce a state of flow during my exam time because any activity that is done in the state of flow is actually more pleasurable for you yourself and it is more productive. When I say productivity, I don't mean work. I don't mean tasks. I just mean being intentional about whatever it is that you want to do. You can decide for a short amount of time that you want to indulge in something, but it cannot be out of your control. You cannot be scrolling away for 8 to 9 hours if that's not what you want. So you have to ask yourself, is that what I want? If you look at your screen time at the end of the day, is that how you want to be spending your days? Since our exams just got over, now I have a lot of unstructured time that I need to structure it myself to be able to derive some joy or some satisfaction out of it. I could be doing anything, but what am I actually doing? That is the question. That is what I have to be intentional about. Free time, on the other hand, is unstructured, like I said, and requires much greater effort to be shaped into something that can be enjoyed. Hobbies that demand skill, habits that set goals and limits, personal interests, and especially inner discipline help to make leisure what it is supposed to be, a chance for recreation. Recreation, creating again. It's not just time pass. But on the whole, people miss the opportunity to enjoy leisure even more thoroughly than they do with working time. Over 60 years ago, the great American sociologist Robert Park already noted, it is in the improvident use of our leisure, I suspect, that the greatest wastes of American life occur. Okay, this book was published very long ago. It's actually crazy how much of it applies. Whatever he had written, Mihai Csikszentmihalyi had written about television or just wasting your time at work applies so intensely and so badly to our age of social media. It was published in 1992. That is so long back. It is in the improvident use of our leisure, I suspect, that the greatest wastes of American life occur. The tremendous leisure industry that has arisen in the last few generations. He doesn't know about Instagram, has been designed to help fill free time with enjoyable experiences, supposedly enjoyable experiences. Nevertheless, instead of using our physical and mental resources to experience flow, like exercising, reading, writing, or any hobby, singing, whatever, dancing, drawing, whatever hobby you might have, I just list mine. Physical and mental resources to experience flow. Most of us spend many hours each week watching celebrated athletes playing in enormous stadiums. That was TV. You were watching athletes in stadiums. That's even worse today when we are watching influencers because you're just watching someone else live their life in your life. That's just scary. Instead of making music, we listen to platinum records cut by millionaire musicians. Instead of making art, we go to admire paintings that brought in the highest bids at the latest auction. Instead of doing things, we're just watching things being done. And these are filler days that you can have. You can totally have them if you want. You can have one here and there, it's fine. But that's the thing. A lot of our days are being replaced by just filler days. And in my humble opinion, our lives are too short and too precious to have any single filler day. We need to do things. We do not run risks acting on our beliefs, but occupy hours each day watching actors who pretend to have adventures, engaged in mock meaningful action. Put it on a Set it to a worse degree, and that's influencers for you. Actors who pretend to have adventures engaged in mock meaningful action. This vicarious participation, vicarious is second hand in a way. Okay, somebody else's experience is something and you are getting some feelings out of it. That's a vicarious thrill. Vicarious participation is able to mask, at least temporarily, the underlying emptiness of wasted time. But it is a very pale substitute for attention invested in real challenges. It is a very pale substitute for doing things in your own life. The flow experience that results from the use of skills leads to growth. Passive entertainment leads nowhere. Passive entertainment leads nowhere. Collectively, we are wasting each year the equivalent of millions of years of human consciousness. It is so much worse now. Collectively, we are wasting each year the equivalent of millions of years of human consciousness. The energy that could be used to focus on complex goals, to provide for enjoyable growth, is squandered on patterns of stimulation that only mimic reality. Mass leisure. Mass leisure. Mass leisure, mass culture, and even high culture, when only attended to passively and for extrinsic reasons, such as the wish to flaunt one's status, are parasites of the mind. Parasites of the mind, yes. They absorb psychic energy without providing substantive strength in return. They leave us more exhausted, more disheartened than we were before. Unless a person takes charge of them, both work and free time are likely to be disappointing. Most jobs and many leisure activities, especially those involving the passive consumption of mass media, are not designed to make us happy and strong. You have to make yourself happy and strong. Their purpose is to make money for somebody else. I don't remember who said this, but this is a common thing they quote these days about social media companies. And yeah, it is. If it is free, which social media is, the product is you. If it is free, then you are the product. That's what they say. If it is free, then you are the one being sold. That's scary again. I know I say that a lot, that this is scary and that is scary, but like if you sit and think about it, it actually is. And when I'm making a YouTube video, that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting and thinking about it, and that is when it gets scary. It doesn't get scary on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. If we allow them to, they can suck out the marrow of our lives, leaving only feeble husks. But like everything else, work and leisure can be appropriated for our needs, customized. Yeah, that's what it is, the intentionality. You don't need to do this one thing or that one thing. You need to be intentional about what thing you're doing. People who learn to enjoy their work, who do not waste their free time, end up feeling that their lives as a whole become much more worthwhile. The future, wrote C.K. Brightbill, will belong not only to the educated man, but to the man who is educated to use his leisure wisely. Yeah, so that's it. That was The Waste of Free Time from the book Flow. Thank you for reading with me. I say all of these things because these are my thoughts. I just share them on the internet. I'm not a perfect human being. It's not like I don't waste my time anywhere. I'm not coming from a place of sitting on a high horse. I'm just sharing my thoughts with you from what I've read, from what I've heard. If it made you feel anything, if it brought out some ideas from you, if it made you think, then do share those thoughts in the comments down below. I would love to read them. Yeah, and if you enjoy the Read With Me things, then also let me know. I would make more of them. This is just me sharing what I have been learning, what I have been reading. Yes, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. See you in the next one.